the CXL play in AI depends on who you ask. CXL struggle to find its place in AI, given competing NVI compute, NVIDIA components, but some argue the interconnect could help companies get the most out of their CPUs. At NVIDIA GTC 2024, GPUs and AI took center stage, but another technology that some believe could help solve its GPU bottlenecks was absent: the Compute Express link. CLX has been touted for years as a way to increase memory for data center devices, including for accelerators such as GPUs. But if this year GTC is kind of the indicator, the CXL appears unimportant in the AI era. Offstage, however, the debate about CXL's role in AI is more nuanced. Some argue that CXL has a limited place in the discussion, given NVIDIA's lack of support. Others, including the memory software vendor Verge, memory suppliers, Micron, and hardware vendor Supermicro, are providing it could. At GTC, Verge, Micron, and Supermicro demonstrated how CXL can increase large language model GPU utilization without the addition to more processing units. CLX does this by expanding the GPU memory pool to increase high bandwidth memory usage at a lower cost than the scaling out the infrastructure with more GPUs or more HBM. The trade-off, however, is performance. NVIDIA has gone in a different direction. The GPU maker has its own NVLink as interconnect that is designed specifically to enable high bandwidth connection between its GPUs, while CXL offers a general purpose capability for expanding the memory footprint and pulling memory of a processor together. Its absence in some of the most sought after GPUs. The CLX for AI is dead. CLX first came on the scene in 2019 and was seen as a potential way to overcome siloed memory and the memory limitation of the CPUs. Since then, CLX use cases has grown, and the interconnect can now enable memory sharing between multiple hosts as well as provide extended bandwidth and device capabilities. At last month's Memory Fabric from 2024, when Verge highlighted CXL as a potential AI fabric capable of the connecting compute and networking storage. When Verge, a member of the CLX consortium along with NVIDIA, builds a software that plays a key role in developing CLX use cases. The traditional data center layout or x86 era has x86 CPU servers connected to the storage through an Ethernet networking fabric, according to the Charles Fan, CEO of Verge. But the AI era will see GPU-based servers that are connected to the storage through the HBM and likely use NVLink or Ultra Ethernet as the interconnection between the GPUs and memory pools. The CLX could play a role as the AI fabric as well, Fan said. But Dalam Patel and Jeremy Eliyahu, Ontiverse, two analysts independent research firm, Semi-Analysis, and don't believe CLX will make a leap to AI. In a new article, they argue that while CLX comes with a potential benefit to servers in general, those benefits don't translate to NVIDIA GPUs due to their limited shoreline area, how much room NVIDIA GPUs have for connectivity, and NVIDIA's proclivity for its own NVLink. IO4 chips come from the chips edge, and 2 of the 4 edges of NVIDIA GPUs are dedicated to HBM. According to Patel and the antivirus, they leave two edges of the connectivity, where the NVIDIA is more likely to choose the issue on NVLink and NVLink C2C or interconnected to Grace GPUs over CXL. Both protocols are proprietary to NVIDIA and enable more bandwidth to the CLX, which is an open standard. But Fan said the argument focuses on GPU to GPU connectivity for AI workloads only, whereas the CLX provides a broader set of capabilities. The GPU to GPU connection to the another initial gen or use a case of the CLX standard. Fan said instead, CLX address bandwidth and capacity expansion. The NVIDIA supports both NVLink to connect to the other NVIDIA GPUs and PCIe to connect to other devices, but the PCIe protocol could be used for CXL, Fan said. In fact, rival GPU vendor AMD makes chips that CPU use PCIe almost exclusively, like NVIDIA GPUs. Fan sees a future with both interconnected coexisting. So more than one use case. The Mark Stamer, president of Dragon Slayer Consulting, agreed that focusing on GPU to GPU communication, important for generative AI, is too limited in scope and was never the intended target for CLX technology. CLX is only aimed for solving the GPU problem, he said. So there are two main aspects of the generative AI. Stamer said the first is training, which requires significant bandwidth often provided by GPUs to ensure a large amount of data are read in parallel at maximum speed. Second is inferencing, where the trained language model might rely on a retrieval-augmented generation, an AI framework that enables the use of additional data sets to improve the accuracy. The RAG technology is a vector base which can store high-dimensional data such as images and text that can be used to update the query as needed with additional training. Databases run in CPUs and memory. He said the more memory you have, the better. CLX can expand the memory footprint, letting the entire vector database run in memory. Stamer said, running a database in memory means that there is no need to go to the storage to retrieve data, thus increasing the data speed. However, they noted that generative AI is still in a small part of the total data center spending, whereas CLX can be used more broadly to extend the data center memory, so providing lower cost of the better memory utilization. Patel and antivirus also see the values in CLX memory expansion to memory pooling benefit outside of AI, specifically for massive increasing DRAM utilization. They wrote these capabilities could save billions for each cloud provider. But the paper fan believes that it's too early to exclude the CLX from AI workload given how quickly AI is advancing and new use cases are still being discovered. One such use case could be expanding the pool of the HBM on the GPUs to sustain the utilization of the processor. The expanding HI is stacked synchronous dynamic random access memory that is generally related to a processor, CPU, application-specific integrated circuit, or more commonly, a GPU instead of being in the lane to the next to it. The stacking design increases bandwidth and lowers power consumptions. However, HBM is limited to capacity and expensive. HBM has seen an uptick in interest because AI bandwidth is key and HBM supplies the highest possible bandwidth. but CLX could expand the GPU capacity beyond the limit of the HBM. At GTC, Van Verge and Micron and Supermicro demonstrated the potential to overcome the memory war problem in AI, which is the limited capacity and bandwidth of the memory transfers specifically to the size of the memory on GPU, according to the fan. Growth of the size of the model, as well as the growth of the computational power of the GPU, outpace the memory capacity on the GPUs. Fan said, one fix is to scale out the number of GPUs used, but doing it so expensive and reliant on processing the unit that are currently in high demand. Fan said, another fix is to offload or expand the memory through the CXL, which would be the cheaper and forgoes the need for more GPUs or denser HBM, according to the fan. Switching to the low-list CLX memory will affect the performance compared to the HBM, but Verge, Micron, and Supermicro's combined technology showed the GPU utilization was also up significantly, resulting in completing tasks faster, he said. It should be noted that the GPU used in their setup utilization GDDR6, graphics double data rate 6, memory not HBM, and regardless Verge that the memory expanding effect would be same. Adam Armstrong is technology writer covering the file and storage hardware and private clouds as the Hebrew Vote and StorageReview.com. Thank you for your time. This is an article. Thank you.